let's go back. Yeah, we are live now again. It's network issue.
Let's see so that people come back and
people are really
I
enjoying
give
the
people
program
time to
because I
come.
can see they are commenting.
Yeah.
Yes, our wonderful listeners at home and viewers at home, we are back again. We are back again on air. According to nǹkan and à ń network kò jẹ́ kí ẹ gbádùn wa. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí question, let's try to ask a question once again from our father, brother, Mr. Ola Bankole. The challenges tí ó máa ń face in marriages. Thank you so much. Maybe you can just start from the beginning again so that you can explain better to our people back home. Thank you so much.
Ẹ̀yin bàbá, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin àbúrò mi, mo kí gbogbo yín nílé o. Mo ní there is no perfect marriage, but understanding one another help us to make it perfect. So there's a lot of challenges facing people in marriage. Depends on your tribe, what the challenges I'm facing might be different from the challenges our brother, our mommy is facing. Is different across the globe and across the board. We face different challenges, and the city you are, the town you are, where you are, has to do with the challenges you are facing. So there's no we don't face the same challenges. It's different challenges we are facing, and I listed a lot of challenges out, but I will try to let us know part of some of it. And if you have a pen or pencil or something, you can jot them down. Number one on my list is communication. Let me try to list them out first so that people can write it down, so that later you can ask questions on it. I put communication down. I put understanding, finance, raising children, extended family, unfaithfulness, disinterest. I put values and belief, sexual differences, infidelity, anger issue, selfish behavior, trust issue, keeping score, lying, unrealistic expectation, technology and social media, lack of appreciation, trying to change each other, jealousy, burden, stress, traumatic situation, and life stages. If you look at what I listed out, there is no one in marriage that is not facing one of these things I listed out. And why are we facing it? It's a challenge. There's nothing we can do about it. That's why I said there is never a perfect marriage. But ability to understand each other can help us to conquer and go through this and still live and still have a perfect marriage. If you look at communication in marriage, I say to people, if you don't communicate with your wife, if you don't tell your wife you love your wife, she's not a mind reader. Mind love he's not a mind reader. So you need to tell people I love you. And understanding is so important. Kó tún fẹ́yàn, ó ní láti understand ẹni tó fẹ́ fẹ́ yẹn. Tó o bá understand ẹni tó fẹ́ fẹ́, tó bá fẹ́ ẹni yẹn tán, there's going to be a problem. And don't assume I will try to understand him. Make ensure I can understand the person and I can cope with him. That is so important. Finances is another key issue, especially in Western world. Ibi tí ìyàwó ń gba, bóyá ìyàwó ń gba $1,000 lóṣù, ọkọ náà ń gba $1,000 lóṣù. Problem dé. Because ọkọ fẹ́ ṣe bí ọkọ, asanwólé. Ìyàwó náà fẹ́ ṣe bí ìyàwó, asanwólé, wọ́n jẹun, wọ́n ṣe lè. If there is no communication and if there is no understanding, that can damage that marriage. Because tọkọ bá sanwólé tán tó fowó oúnjẹ lẹ̀, tó send owó fún family ẹ̀, ìyàwó yìí ní $1,000 dání o. If there is no communication.
So
but
what you are trying to analyze here is that tí ọkọ bá ń gba 1,000, tí àwọn ń gba 1,000, they should try to balance the equation between both of them so that body ò ní wà lórí ọkọ.
So their income.
But mind you, excuse me, mind you, sir, paying the house rent is not the responsibility of the woman. You should know that. But with peaceful talk, or with if there is a love between them, you understand, then they can just balance it.
Yeah, thank you so much,
both of you. Not a responsibility of the woman.
Thank you so much, both of you. Now here comes a question.
Olotumbo, just a
Mr.
minute.
Olabankole,
Olotumbo,
you are going to
Mombo.
continue with your conversation
Yeah.
and with your explanation rather. But here comes a question. Tell méjì tí ń gbà mọ́ra yín lẹ́nu yẹn. Now, ẹni pé both the husband and wife must be able to balance the equation in between them. And our mother, Mrs. Ogumola, says no. House rentage payment or whatever is not the responsibility of a wife. Now, my question goes to Mrs. Ogumola. Now, báwo ni right ṣe jẹ́ nínú ilé? Do husband and wife have equal rights at home or they don't?
We have equal rights, but mind you, we are helpmates to them. You understand? So we have a lot of responsibility to take care of. You understand?
Rights,
but there's a way.
Most of the
we have equal rights
at home. Yeah, we have a caller
and
here.
if you know what we does at home as a woman is much more than.
We have a caller here. Perhaps he wants to be part of this program. We lost a call. Okay. Yeah, continue.
Okay, quick one, Olotu, quick one. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Mo fẹ́ kí ìyá wa understand pé even ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ Christian, Bible ní two will come together and become one. If there is understanding and there's a good communication, their income is no longer $1,000, it's $2,000. If there is understanding and communication,
but
their
income
time,
is now
$2,000. Hello, sir. At
Yeah.
the same time, sir, the Bible says that kí ọkọ kó treat ìyàwó ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹran ara ẹ̀,
Bí
gẹ́gẹ́
ìyàwó.
bí ẹyin. Take care of your wife.
Yeah.
Because you are the head. So the head must
Yeah.
be able to provide for the wife, for the body.
Yeah.
So as Jesus Christ
And the same Bible said, two come together and become one. Now you have to use your initiative. For
and
example,
the Bible said we are the helpmates.
yeah, that is why you need to. That's why you need to help your husband.
Helping you guys.
That is why you need to help.
We are not supposed to carry the whole responsibility.
The Bible says that you are the helpers, right? Accepted. And in that case,
How
you
do
don't
you
have the
help?
same right.
How do you help? Okay, what of the feminists? What of the people that call themselves feminists?
Of course, I also am a feminist. If you care to know.
So if you are a feminist,
you know
if I'm paying £2,000, you should be paying £2,000 because you are telling me what a man can do, you can do it.
No, you are getting it wrong. The word feminist, you are getting it wrong. Feminist means the so-called old ideology of our parents should not be used on us. Yeah. I shouldn't be kneeling down for my husband to eat in my hand. It's wrong. You understand? I should be able to speak up. I should have a voice in my home. There's some men tó it's not some man tó tí ìyàwó wọn bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n á ní ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin nìyẹn, come on, kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin là ń sọ bí, is wrong. So the feminism we are talking about kì í ṣe pé kájọ máa I should be able to have a voice in my home.
That's fine.
We should the word you have a final say should not applicable in our home. We should sit down together and talk.
Okay, that's fine. I understood that. That is understandable.
Okay, it's okay here now. Let's stop this argument for a while now, and let's continue with the problem, the challenges facing the marriage, our daddy and mom, so that we can enjoy a better conversation. Thank you so much. Mr. Olabankole, please continue with your explanation.
Okay, yeah. So, my conclude by financing. It contain me by financing because I know a lot of marriage financing low daring more there really a lot of people to they manage their finances, and this is how they manage it. The wife don't believe my money is my money, my husband money is my money, but my money is not my husband money. The wife believe my money is our money, his money is our money. And these are couple who have come together and be able to achieve a lot in life. While I know a couple who my money is my money, my husband money is my money, but my money is not my husband money. These are couple whereby husband is building house in Lagos, wife is building house in Ogun State. So at the end of the day, life is difficult for them because they are not moving one direction. They are not communicating. They don't understand each other. If I understand you, money should not be the reason why life should be difficult in my marriage. Money should not be the reason. I know my husband is struggling. I know we earn the same amount of money, and I still expect him to carry all this burden. Mind you, if you want your husband to carry all this burden, he will be carrying it, but that will be affecting your marriage because your husband will be stressed. He will be going through a lot of things in life. He will be bored. Jealousy kicks in because you are richer than him. You are supporting your family back home. He cannot support his family. That is where extended families kicks in because they want to understand. They will say to the man, how is your husband, how has your wife managed to manage his own family and you can't even support yours? That kicks in. At the end of the day, is because of that communication gap and understanding between you. The way,
my brother, please, let's go back to that finance. I want to talk about it, please.
No, let me finish after you can talk on it. Yeah. So my advice for people listening at home is this: the people who are listening to me, don't allow finance to affect your marriage. Support your husband in your own little way. Understand it's our money. Come together. Your husband will appreciate you. Your husband will still be the head and will still be supporting you. Support him. And when I talk about unfaithfulness is not all about cheating on me, infidelity. Unfaithfulness can be in every aspect. For example, as a man, you are earning £1,000.
I think we have a caller here. Perhaps you want to be part of this program tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hello, Baba. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's talk after the program then. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. This is just a coincidence. Okay, let's continue with the conversation. Let's make it brief because of our time tonight. Because the program, I don't think we are going to be able to finish it tonight because it's very wide as we are talking about it now. Because no, this is going to be a huge topic. So there is no way we can finish it tonight because we still have a lot of questions.
It's very wide
in our mind, in our brain, and so many questions are coming again on the screen tonight, and we have some other questions on the paper tonight. So, Baba, Esariba Washe, briefly, but before you continue with your own explanation, let's greet our people on the screen tonight. Yawa Balero Tosin, thank you so much. Emmanuel Gerard from Spain, thank you so much. Bola Odusoya Bello, thank you so much. Balero Tosin, Fumi Asi, Ejide Ajose. Okay, this one says, we help a lot, you gave us little, a little drop, we multiply it for you and not, for you don't have enough. We take care of home. Our work is ever hard than salary work. Okay, perhaps you understand what she's trying to say. Then we have another one here. Okay, Baba, we are coming back to the comments, but continue, please. 1 minute, then you round up your explanation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I said something about one of the challenges I made mention is unrealistic expectation and selfish behavior. I want us to hold those two words important. Unrealistic expectation and selfish behavior. My wife know I'm earning $1,000 and you are still expecting me to carry the whole bills. That is unrealistic expectation, and it can be linked to selfish behavior at the same time. So my advice to viewers at home, the way we go through these challenges, the way we handle it is different. And it depends on the husband understanding and the wife understanding. If it works well for you that your husband is lucky enough to carry your bills, that is perfect. But if you know that this man is struggle, this man is stressed, remember, when a man is stressed, his sexual level, his sexual aspect of life is down because he will be stressed. His organs, everything will be affecting him, and at the same time, it will impact his relationship with you. So that little stress that you are giving is that if that support is lacking, the man is stressed, there's going to be sexual differences, there's going to be a lot of things, and that could lead to infidelity in the aspect of the man or the aspect of the woman as well. And that is why you see some man, they finish work, they finish work, they don't go home. Why would they go home? When the home they are going to, there are no support.
Thank you so much, our brother. Thank you for explanation. And our wonderful viewers and listeners at home, I hope you're really enjoying the program tonight. We are still on it, and we still have a few minutes to go on this program tonight. As we rightly said before, that we're sincerely sorry for coming on board very, very late. It was due to the network problem, but we're so happy that we eventually came on board tonight. Yes, we have some comments on the screen. Ejidia just said, good relationship is the best thing in marriage. I think we have a call here from America. Perhaps he wants to be part of the program tonight. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon over there, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, see, the topic is, my name is Omoba. I'm calling from the state.
Okay, sir. Your contribution, sir.
I like the call. My contribution is, number one, I want to talk to the gentleman that just finished talking. I think the name is Bankole, right?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Mr. Bankole?
Yes, he can. Very well.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
All right, cool. You see, men, especially Nigerian, most Nigerian men are cowards these days. Most Nigerian men are lazy these days. Most Nigerian men, they don't have future. They don't have enthusiasm. They are not hungry for success. They are not hungry for success. So when you marry a woman, do you take her from her father's house to come and suffer her, to come and give her reasons that you can't make something to happen? You are telling me you make $1,000, your wife got to understand that with you and play with you. Is that the reason why you put her from her family to give her those kind of explanation? Listen, take it or leave it. Women want to have a very beautiful life. They want to enjoy their life. Women, as you have the plan in your head, women to have a plan in her head. So anything that will disrupt that plan, woman doesn't want to hear it. She has the plan in her head already, and you must spread that plan with her. I tell my wife, when we got married, I told her, sweetheart, please, I don't need your money. If I tell you I'm broke, don't open your wallet and give me your money. Because when you start doing that, you are making me responsible. If I mistakenly, I tell you I'm broke, just turn a deaf head. Don't listen to me.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Okay.
Because I can't understand it. I go out, I come back and tell you, pay, Yaomi, I go not to go, but I saw story here. What do you open here now? You know what I say? What's our story for any? No. So our police party will use more. Once our story here, Yahweh had to put here for but they don't call me Ada, what is about the Lulu.
All right.
I a story, I can a story, but I'm putting here to use more. At the end of the day, you want to be messed up, one man will be here. You are saying they well realistic go. Because if you wasn't realistic go, obìnrin fẹ́ gbádùn rẹpẹtẹ.
So which is to be.
If you are making $1,000, somebody is making $1,000. Wàhálà kí ẹnìyẹn o, ní ọkọ ìyàwó ẹ o. Ó yà sẹ́ta mọ́ṣẹ́ ni o, ó ta ní káyàwó, ó ta ní káyàwó pọ̀ ni o. So don't be expecting woman to be on the same page with you. You are making somebody is making $1,000. Go bring your understand o. Kò ní understand nǹkan kan o.
But ẹ̀sà
Okay,
ikọ̀ tó ń da ikọ̀ tó da ìgbéyàwó rú yẹn.
Government provision for her.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
In her father's house.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, and let's give room to another person to call in. And Mr. Bankole, before you reply to his call, let's take some comment on the screen tonight. Ejidia just said a good relationship is the best thing in marriage. If there is a good relationship, managing their home will be very easier. That comment is from Ejide Ajose. Then Oshobu JP says, Iyafin Beatrice Femi Davis. That was our comment. So I don't know what he meant by that. For me, Asi says, marriages need a lot of communication, understanding, faithful. Also should be agape. Thank you so much. Balero Tosin gives you a round of applause tonight. Yes, those are the comments we have on the screen tonight. So if you have anything to say, Mr. Akole, before we finally go to our mom tonight for what she has to say on the finances in marriage.
Sir. Oh, I thank the caller for calling, and I appreciate his understanding. But we are different individuals because that's why I always tell the people we are different individuals, because he was lucky enough to be able to afford all his family needs. That does not necessarily mean everybody can do so, and because that works for him, that does not mean it will work for me. We are individual. So what works for you might not work for me. In your family, a lot of men are stressed. I know a man that went to Africa. He went there. He passed away. They say, and this is a man that is working 7 days, 2 jobs when he was abroad. He got home. His immune system is already compromised because he wants to be the man. He wants to feel the bill. Some men, they don't want their wife support for many reasons. Some maybe because they want to be in total control. They are controlling. And the man said, most of Nigerian men are lazy. Me, I'm a Nigerian man, and I don't believe Nigerian men are lazy. Nigerian men are hardworking, but sometimes we need that support. Because your husband can afford everything does not mean you should not be supporting. That's why someone said, if you look at that comment, someone talk about good relationship. When there is a good relationship, good understanding, good communication, trust me, there won't be any reason why this is my money, this is my house, it's our property. Let me tell you something as a man. If you die today, everything belongs to your wife and the children. Either you are legally married or not. As long as you are living together more than 2 years, everything belongs to her and the children.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wá nílé, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti bá wa share ètò yìí lónìí, we really appreciate you. You might be wondering, irú program wo ló ti ń ṣe lónìí? We need this because all works without play make Jack a dog guy. It's not always la mama pariwo Odùduwà. There are some things we also need to enjoy in our lives, especially on our day-to-day activities in our home, at our different places of work. So we need something to make us happy, to make us busy. Because aban sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Odùduwà 247, we will inú mama biwani. Ama keep láti máa ronú ni. And meanwhile, some people are going through a kind of stress. Some people are going through frustration. Some people are going through different things in life, going through health and all that. So a ní láti máa wo kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní society wa àti surroundings wa, and how do we address this? Ẹlòmíín sìn tó bá ń lọ lójú títì báyìí, tó bá ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ lásán pò kí lásán, the way tó ṣe máa dáyàn lóhùn.
Èèyàn kan béèrè question lọ́wọ́ mi lórí Facebook.
But it's because frustration is set in your life because of what is going on in the society. So ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé ẹ bá ní problem in your marriage, don't be afraid, or don't be too shy to call us to be part of this program, or don't be ashamed, don't be too frightened, don't be too ashamed, or don't be too inferior to call us after this program to tell us what you are going through in the society, because our father and our mother here that you are rightly seeing on the screen, they are both social workers. So they know what you are going through, and they are our brother here is a father, is a husband. Our sister here also is a wife, and she is a mother. Now let's go to the screen before we go to our Yes, sir.
Olótù quick one. Olótù quick one. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi?
Yeah.
Èèyàn kan sáré béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ mi nsìn.
Okay.
Ó ní kí ló fà á tí ọkùnrin máa ń change after marriage.
Yeah.
I think Mrs. Abolade tẹ́ bá wo screen
we are
yẹn.
coming to that later, but not now because
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. But let's go to the screen. Yeah,
That's
for me, I see one where there is love, you work together as a team. Then another comment comes here. It says, Abolade Olaiton, Mr. Please, what makes a man change towards his wife after marriage? Maybe that was the.
Yeah, that's right. Check it. Check it. That one low.
Says, sir, not an Africa. Alhaja Idayatu Muraina Folani says, Eku ishe takuntakun. Now let's go to our mother. We are coming back to you, sir, but let's go to our mother now. Talk briefly about the finances in marriage, ma.
I'm going to divide this talk into two. Now, let's go to Africa, Nigeria, where our origin. Working in Nigeria as a married woman, working with your husband, keeping one purse with your husband, I don't really support that. But I will encourage you to open up to your husband. Let your husband know everything about your purse. But I'm not going to support the idea of keeping one purse with your husband, especially in Nigeria. No, I'm not going to support because we have a lot of things. Now we said Okuni, one somewhere they will pay for house bill, they will do this. But mind you, my brother, the responsibility that the lady or the woman is carrying upon themselves is even more than the so-called man, because the so-called woman we know Kosima Ginule owó ẹni láti bí ìṣáná ni láti náwó lọ. We buy mostly everything, all those small things that you don't even value. We buy them. I'm talking about Nigeria. I'm not talking about the Western world now. The Nigeria. We can open up to each other. This is what is going on. This is what is going on. Because by the time you tell your husband you have 50,000 naira in your account, or let me say 200,000 naira in your account in Nigeria, I'm talking about Nigeria. Now, the so-called man, I make sure to borrow when you last couple. It's working, right? But by how honey, I want to do this. Honey, there's one project. Honey, you know what? I want to embark on this. Honey, let's do this. Normally, I don't support the idea of doing separately with your husband, like building a house separately. I don't support that. But on a condition, if your husband give you a permission that, ìyàwó mi ilẹ̀ tó sọ pé orí yẹn, do you really like it? Oh, okay. Don't worry, I will support you. Just go ahead and buy it. You understand? That one is like separately. It's with support of your husband. That means you carry him along. But keeping one purse with Nigeria man in Nigeria, I'm talking about Nigeria, in Nigeria, I don't support that. Work as a team, understand each other, open up to your husband, let your husband know what is going on, because you may not may not know, or one day the man may come, a lady may come home with 3 or 4 children. But this is your husband's children, in which you are not aware of before, and all your past, everything you've worked for all your life, then mind you, my brother, let me tell you something. If you are keeping one purse with your husband, the way the man will screen on you, hello, people know mo rí pé wọ́n ti deduct owó kan nínú àkáǹtì báyìí, mo rí pé wọ́n lo ATM, wọ́n fi yọ owó kan, kí ló ń ṣe, and you are working. You cannot even buy ordinary pants. You need to discuss it with your husband. Ọkọ mi mo fẹ́ ra pants. Ọkọ mi next week mo máa menstruate. I need to buy something. You know? Then I'm about okay, you know what? We don't have much now. So why can't you go for the cheaper one? There's some men they don't even have that IQ to go out and buy things. But let me just call initiative. But let me buy this thing for my wife. I think my wife will need this. There's some. I'm talking about Nigeria man now. They don't. I'm not talking about Western world. They don't have that thing in their faculty. But let me just give this to my wife. You understand? We have them.
We don't have much time again
Then
tonight. Okay.
Let me talk about the Western world.
All right.
Western world, you can open up to your husband, but honey, this is what is going on in my account. This is because buy ordinary coffee with your card. Ọkùnrin yẹn lè máa pè é pé mo rí pé wọ́n ti deduct owó nínú ibẹ̀ yẹn ó ra coffee. But make sure you support your husband. Work as a team. Support him. Support him, because I've heard a case whereby the woman is like working like hell. She's really working and everything is alone, keep account. The husband is in charge. At the end of the day, the woman must say, honey, let's go and buy a house. I think we have enough already. Honey, but this send the way and say our parents me without carry the person that's working along.
That's communication.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about.
Whose fault is that?
Lack of communication.
No, it's not communication. It's because that guy, the man himself,
lack
is
of communication and selfish
like
interest.
wicked or like
It's lack of communication and selfish
interest. I can call that one selfish interest because the lady is communicating with him, but he's keeping it like it's my money. It's my money. I'm the head of the family.
Communication is not flowing very well. It's only
Yeah,
flowing from
it's
the
not.
wife to the husband.
Why,
but
okay,
not from
why is the
husband to
communication
wife.
not flowing? Because the man is selfish. That is selfishness. Ìyàwó tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé lójoojúmọ́ pé ọ̀ ní pick up, but the man want. I don't need to take permission. I don't need to talk to her. After all, owó èmi ni ọkọ nínú ilé. You understand? In Western world, we all know how it works.
Understanding and communication is lacking in that relationship.
lacking.
We can't
Yeah.
just use that
Very
one
bad.
single relationship to define the whole relationship. Olóòtú ká tún lọ ká kí dá question woman kan tó béèrè nípa
we're going to answer
kí ló
that
béèrè
question
nípa.
with some other question on the screen here. Because
Yeah, that's fine.
there is no how we can finish this program tonight, this particular topic tonight, because we are here to talk about the way forward or the way out of the challenges in marriage, and we're about to finish the challenges facing in the marriage. So this is going to be a very very wide topic. Perhaps if you can be able to finish it next week, we're going to finish it. But we are coming next week by the special grace of God. So let me read some comments on the screen tonight before you answer that question. Diana Agumbiade says, that's not in Nigeria. Oshobu JP Olubukola says, marriage is between husband and wife, not the extended family. And that's one of the challenges facing most of the marriages. Third parties intervention in the marriage. But that we're not going to touch that tonight. But by the special grace of God, it's going to be one of the points we're going to touch next week, because it's a topic on its own. Ejidia just says good, and Abola Diolaiton says, yes, ma, you are right about Oshobu JP Olubukola said, experience is the best teacher. Fumi Asi says, Mr. Bankole, when your husband is dead, his family will take the property and forget about the children in the marriage in Nigeria. All the widows are the ones going through the burden. I can tell you authoritatively, man, not everybody and not all the families, but Boshewania, yes, I can't dispute it, but it's not everybody. Balero Tosin says, ha ha ha. Funny as he says, some nice men are still in Nigeria. Some husband will tell their wives to write your name on receipt. Yes. Now let's go to the question, sir. Answer the question, then we'll be rounding up on this program tonight, and we'll be moving to the next segment of the program, which is going to be the last segment on this program tonight.
Ẹ ṣe olóòtú. Firstly, màá kọ́kọ́ sọ fún àwọn obìnrin, èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tí ọkọ bá ti kú, àwọn ìyàwó ló máa ń suffer. There are some men, I always say to people, empower your wife. Empower your wife. If you don't empower your wife, when you die, your children will become house boy, house help to family members. But if you empower your wife, when you die, your wife will carry on the legacy. And if there is communication, understanding in relationship, and you are doing things together, it is difficult. Nigeria we are talking about, Nigeria is civilized now. I've seen a lot of people, Tiokoku, and the wife carries on. No family. For example, in my family, when my dad died, there is no family that come around and say they want to collect what my mom got. No. my mom keep the legacy on because my dad empowered my mom. If he did not empower his wife when he died, that if we should go and meet family, mo ba se ma se leyi, e wa ba wa se leyi. That is when you invited family in. And someone said, marriage is a private affair, no public affair. If you empower your wife, you carry your wife along, there's a good understanding. If you die, the legacy continue. Because the wife will be doing exceedingly well. And when she's doing exceedingly well, there's no reason why family should come. And if family comes in, there's a lot of things in Nigeria that can kiss him. There's charity organization that can support you. The legal is there. And someone asked a question about
why men change
tí ọkọ bá ti fẹ́ yàwó, kí ló fà á tí wọ́n máa hate ìyá tí wọ́n kì í like ìyàwó yẹn mọ́. Yeah. So this is it. Let me tell you something. There are some men, tó bá ti fẹ́ marry. Do you know what they marry? They marry big boobs, big bum, and cleavage. That is what they marry. They forget that this boob, this cleavage, and this bum will fall one day. So when they're in a relationship, in a marriage, and everything that entices them is now changing, disinterest kicks in. That's what I put in my part of my challenge is disinterest. When they discover, change, childbirth will change a lot of things. Stress will change a lot of things. And when those things started changing, some men, they are changing as well. Why? Because the woman married a boy, he did not marry a man. A man understood that there is a stage in life. That is why I put life stages. In life, women's physical body or physical part of their body change. Your skin, your look, everything change. So men don't understand that. And when those things started changing, disinterest kicks in. There's a problem. They are looking for another person outside. And do you know something? When a man have a girlfriend outside and they are communicating with that girlfriend more than their wife, the love shift. Trust me, the person you are communicating with daily, that is the person you will love more. And when you start communicating with your girlfriend more than your wife, that is when you say, what is for ogun for call me, kofi ogun fe oko is power of communication. You need to understand the power of communication. When you started communicating with someone outside your marriage more than your wife, you've divided your home because you've shared your love. And the more you communicate with that external factor, the more this interest kicks in the house. So, a lot of things affect that. Men are different. Some men, it may be Ibaton Feyawu is not what they expect. Maybe during courtship, the woman is hiding her identity, herself. Or maybe the man did not even understand the woman. And when they get married, he now discover, I marry a collector. There are two types of women. There are some women that are collectors. Why there are some women, they are both collector and keepers. If you want to marry, go for a collector and a keeper. If you go for just a collector, she's only collecting. Once, even though if you die, she got nothing because she keep nothing. And those are the women that the family member will comes in because she cannot handle what her husband left behind. They know her as a failure, as a collector. But if you marry a collector and a keeper, when you die, she's a collector and she's a keeper. What she have collected and what she have kept, she will be able to manage it and train your children to where you want to see your children. That is why I say, marry a woman who have longevity, a woman that see beyond their nose, not a woman who just want to collect. Marry a woman that is a collector and she is a keeper. If you do this, trust me, you will be fine. That's why I say, when you want to marry, don't just go for the physical part you see. Believe it, understood that this thing will fade away one day. If this thing fade away, will I still love this woman? If this breast and cleavage I'm seeing, if they are no longer there, will the love still be there? If your answer is no, there's a problem. But if the answer is yes, I think that is fine. And remember, what a woman knows is what she will teach her children. Women spend more time with the children. And
Yeah, Baba wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí àsìkò wa léni, our time is already
But
fast
trust me,
spent.
when
So
she
I
comes to
don't
the
think we
family,
can
when she starts
continue.
raising children,
We,
you are busy at work.
yeah, we can't continue beyond where we are now. This is where we're going to stop the program tonight. But before we go, let's quickly talk. Um, let's quickly talk about a product that is going on. Before we go tonight, we can no longer go beyond here tonight. This is where we're going to draw the curtain on this program tonight. But before we go, we are going to continue. We are going to continue from here next week by the special grace of God. But before we go tonight, let's quickly talk about a product that is going on now, moving around, going viral around the whole world, and that is no product other than the fruit. What's it called? Our mother. What's the title of that your
Plus.
fruit juice or whatever?
Juice Plus.
Juice Plus. Okay. Now,
Juice Plus.
tell us about the Juice Plus.
Now, in our talk, we talked about stress. I think one of the things that can help our family is this. We need this for our daily activities, for our health, for our elder living. We need it. So I have them, and I have for children as well. Yeah. Yeah. I have for the children as well. So if you order, if you have children, it's okay. You can order for your children as well, and you can use this.
The network is terribly bad tonight. The network is terrible.
It's like a link, like an agent between us and the COVID-19. I didn't say it's cure COVID-19, but it's like it can decrease. It can decrease all those things that is going on around or in our environment from all getting affected. So please, you can order from my website or you can call my number. If you don't know how to order from my website, you can call me, then I will direct you. I don't have it at home. There's a company that is Android. So if you order from my website, they will just like ship it to your home directly. So you will enter your contact address there, then they will ship everything. And the good news is you were allowed to pay like 3 or 4 times if you can't pay at once. So you are allowed to pay it like 3 times supplement. They will make sure they cutting it for you the way you can pay it. So it's very, very good for daily living.
Okay. In case someone wants to call you for his or her own, perhaps I need one from Canada because you live in Canada and I live in Turkey. Is there any way I can get mine here in Turkey if I order for it?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. You can get it anywhere in the world. Anywhere. This product is all over. You can get it anywhere you are. You will get it.
In that
they
case,
will bring it to your doorstep.
Kindly give your number.
They will deliver it to your doorstep anywhere you order.
Kindly give your numbers to our listeners and our viewers at home.
You can reach me on +1204 939 1703.
Once again.
+1204 939 1703. Or you can also order from my website.
Yes, your website is
at http://bfemi-davis.canada.juiceplus.com.
Okay, thank you so much. Finally, on this program tonight, Mr. Ola Bankole, I want you to just say a good night to our viewers at home until we meet again next week. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, Mr. Ola. If you can hear me, sir, please unmute. Can you please unmute yourself?
Oh, sorry about that. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa nílé àti àtẹ̀yìn. Oh, yeah, I've done that. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa nílé àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ń wò wá, ẹ ṣé. We thank you and we see you next week. And we, as I've said, there's no a perfect marriage, but understanding each other, we can do something better. So let's keep the good work going and let's encourage each other. For those of us to teach you 40 law, make sure from age 40 above have a will. It's very important from age 40 above have a will. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. The final word from our mom. I think we have a caller. Perhaps before we go, let's quickly pick this call. Maybe she wants to be part of this program. Hello. Kalemo. Aṣiwalori program. Ṣé fẹ́ bá wa dá cinema? Ó yá, ìṣẹ́jú kan péré torí a ti ń round up already.
Okay. Ẹ kálẹ́ gbogbo ilé. Mo kí gbogbo mo kọ́kọ́ láwọn kọ́ni wọ́n kọ́ kí gbogbo àwa tí a wà lórí ètò.
Orúkọ yín ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè wá mà.
Tí ẹ wá bá a dá sí ètò lálẹ́.
Orúkọ yín ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè.
Zainab Mohammed, mo ń pè láti Kuwait.
Láti Kuwait.
Zainab láti Kuwait.
Okay.
So, yeah, gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí brother wa kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀, good relationship òun ni nǹkan tó gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ wà nínú ìgbéyàwó. Ẹni tó bá ti lọ sí ilé ọkọ tàbí tó ń lọ fẹ́ yàwó tó bá ti wù ní orí tàbí nínú máìdì ẹ̀ pé òkè kò sí ìgbéyàwó tó rọrùn. Gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátápátá abẹ́ ṣé wọ́n ní western world ni o ní Africa ni o kò sí ìgbéyàwó tó rọrùn. Tẹ́ni yẹn bá ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí maturity yẹn bá ti wà nínú ìgbésí ayé ọkọ àti ìyàwó, it makes good relationship work very better. Good relationship bá ti wà kí náà jẹ́ pé ní good relationship yẹn ló máa sọ fún ìyàwó pé kó respect ọkọ èèyàn kan nípa láti tà. Bí èmi mo ti máa rí bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, so tí ọkọ mi bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa máa bá wí, tí mi náà bá lè ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ọkọ mi gbọdọ̀ bá mi wí. Mo ti mọ̀ láti lẹ̀ pé kò sí ìgbéyàwó tó rọrùn. Mi lè fẹ́ pé torí ẹgbẹ́ mi ó lo mọ́tò ọkọ mi kú dandan kó wá ra mọ́tò fún mi. Because ẹ̀lẹ́ máa rí pé mọ́tò yẹn já níta ẹni yẹn ó múra tó fáìn níta mọ stress tó ń bá pàdé nínú ilé. Tí gbogbo ọkọ yẹn bá ti wà nínú ìgbésí ayé ọkọ tàbí ìyàwó, ó máa ń mú relationship yẹn kó work better. So àtàbádé ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa financial issue náà ní Nàìjíríà kò easy láti sọ pé èèyàn fẹ́ máa da owó pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ, but nígbà míì náà tàbádé tún rò nítorí àwọn ọmọ. The important thing ni pé kéèyàn ṣe proper will àbí proper kí lorúkọ ìgbésẹ̀ tó bá yẹ kéèyàn gbé. So but ká máa sọ pé bóyá ẹ̀kọ́ tó dẹ̀ tún máa ń mú ọkọ náà tínú máa fi bí àwọn ọkùnrin. Mo fi pé brother wa yẹn ti sọ, number one is a stress. To be sincere with ourselves. Tí obìnrin bá ti ń fi ojoojúmọ́ bọ́kọ ìjà. Ọdún brother yẹn sọ wípé tí obìnrin bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní change òun ló máa ń distract ọkọ mi. Yeah, mo understand ẹ̀ láàárín èmi àti ọkọ mi. Wípé nígbà míì tí bá ti stress yẹn, mo máa ń rí nínú ìwà ẹ̀. So that tí yóò bá ti tó bá continue láti máa stress ọkọ ẹ̀, ókè ọ̀rọ̀ kékeré tó bá ti sọ di kẹ̀kẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ ẹ máa jẹ ẹ máa jà. No matter what ọkọ yẹn máa hate èèyàn, gbogbo orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló máa ń da ìgbéyàwó rú. Ìjà máa wáyé nínú ìgbéyàwó láàárín ọkọ àti ìyàwó á máa jà. Ìwọ ìyàwó tó lọ sílé ọkọ, you have to bear that in your mind. O lè gbọ́dọ̀ sẹ́ pé torí ọkọ mi ẹnìkan ló ká kémi náà lọ ká, kò possible. Mo ti rí ìgbéyàwó tó yẹ pé tí mo wà nílùú ìgò tó yẹ pé ọkọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìyàwó ń ṣiṣẹ́, everybody wọ́n níṣẹ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ but wọ́n break up. everybody lọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ìyàwó ló fọ́kọ mi ìyọkọ lọ fẹ́ ìyàwó mi tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé ara mi tó kọ ọ̀gá mi gan pàápàá ni ẹnìkan ò gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan. Financial problem is not the issue. The good relationship. Nǹkan tí yóò bá fi irọ́ tó kò sí ni ó máa dàrú lọ́nà ni. Nígbà tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó tẹ́ bá ti pàdé ara yín tẹ́ bá ti kọ́kọ́ sọ fúnra yín kẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín kẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òtítọ́. Tẹ́ bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òtítọ́ mo mọ̀ pé lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run á bá wa yanjú ẹ̀ á bá wa gbìyànjú. Kò síbi tó rọ̀ o. Kò síbi tó rọ̀. That is what we have to be advising our people. Thank you all. I really appreciate the program.
Thank you so much and God bless you, ma. Wọ́n ti sọ èyí tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ nínú ẹ̀. Finally tonight àti kí àwọn èèyàn wa wípé ó di àárọ̀. Bàbá wa Ọlábánkọ́lé wọ́n ti kí àwọn èèyàn wa pé ó di àárọ̀. Ìyá wa ẹ bá wa kí àwọn èèyàn wa ní òní wípé ó di ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba.
Thank you very much olóòtú and gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ẹ̀yin sister mi ẹ̀yin brother mi àti ẹ̀yin bàbá mi tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa nílé we really appreciate you all. Thank you very much. But there's one thing I want you to take into mind, especially the ladies. Please, there's one program in my town. I'm from Ondo State. There's one program they call it Ìjókòó Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n. Tí ìyàwó bá ti kẹ́jọ́ wá tó bá sọ pé ọkọ òun ti kú àwọn family ọkọ gbalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. There's one question they always ask the woman. Wọ́n ní ṣó fẹ́ ní ṣùlọ́kà. No matter how small it is, even though we are in Western world, please allow the guy to do something. It's not elaborate wedding. It's not that is not wedding. Ọ̀rẹ́yàn tó jẹ́ pé ó kó gbogbo ìlú jọ ó ṣe wedding ìjọ́ kejì wedding yẹn dàrú. So but how small it is if it from your parents jẹ́ kí wọ́n gba àdúrà fún yín jẹ́ kí wọ́n ní ọwọ́ sí then if it is ordinary court if it is two of you can go there sign a paper that is what we call marriage. Káfíńlá nọ́mbà kọ ẹrù lọ sílé ọkùnrin that's not marriage. At the end of the day Ìjókòó Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tó bá sọ fún wọn pé no àtẹ̀gbé papọ̀ ni adẹ̀bímọ fúnra wọn wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé oh we are sorry there's nothing we can do. So please and please for you to have a say in your marriage house anything please ẹ jẹ́ kí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe lé yín lórí. Don't ẹ má look cheap fún ọkùnrin please. Ẹ má take it because our children are not really our children they are watching us. We are like a mirror. They are watching us. They are looking at us. They, at the end of the day the children will say oh bí mọ́mì mi ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn so I took over my mom. No ẹ jẹ́ ká lé example gidi fún àwọn ọmọ wa ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ fún àwọn ọmọ pé no matter how small it is kí ọkùnrin ṣe nǹkan lé wa lórí ó wà very very important. A lè jẹ́ ká ní ẹnu nígbà tó bá da ọ̀la especially nínú relationship nígbà tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó bá wà tán bá jọ jòkó ẹ lè jọjọ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lè jọjọ ayọ̀ ẹ̀ ọkùnrin ò ní lè sọ pé wò tó o bá ṣe kinní kan daddy just go out from my get out this is my house. Tí ọkùnrin bá ti sọ pé this is my house I can send you out at any time with your children that means ọkùnrin kò ṣe kọ́kọ́ ò gbà ó fún ọkùnrin yẹn láàyè láti ṣe nǹkan lé ẹ lórí débi tó ti máa lẹ́nu nínú ìgbéyàwó yẹn please kò matter pé ẹ ná gbogbo owó but if it is just small thing between you and the guy ẹ ṣe ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti bímọ ẹ̀yin ìyá mi àti bàbá mi tẹ́ ti bímọ fine you can still do it please ó máa jẹ́ kéèyàn ní respect kó àsìkò hand respect lójú ọkọ ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe gbogbo lé.
ok ẹ ṣe gan ni mà ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lé ẹ má bínú bí network tún ṣe lónìí ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé kò hó bí ó ṣe máa ń hó we're going to work on the internet and it can be better because today is a bit better than last week program and by the special grace of God next week is going to be far better than today. So let's meet again next week with our father and our mother here, Mr. Ola Bankole, a social worker all the way from UK tonight, and our mom, beautiful sister, beautiful mother here on the screen as well. As you can see, she's also a social worker from Canada tonight. Àwọn méjèèjì ni àjọgbé papọ̀ lónìí. and by the special grace of God bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn every week. And apart from that, we'll still be inviting some other people àwọn tí wọ́n ti ní experience nínú marriages so dẹ̀ yẹ pé gbogbo yín ti mọ̀ bí ẹni mowó àti ẹ̀yin tí àwọn tí ẹ̀ tí mọ̀. We're going to be inviting them to this program so that they can tell us more about marriages, about marriage and what we can achieve, how to avoid misconstruction, in your marriage, how to avoid, because there are some things you can avoid to have a to have a happy home. But tíyàn bá ti wà tí ò bá ti ní àmójúkúrò ìyẹn ló máa ń fa most of the time tí conflict àti mayhem tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú marriages. Lóòótọ́ kò sí perfect marriage, but at least let's try our best to make sure that we keep our marriage moving and working. And by the special grace of God, we are getting there gradually. It's a gradual process. Ẹ gbé advertisement yín wá kí a lè bá yín polówó ẹ̀ ní orí ìkànnì yìí, because as you can see, if you go to our platform, you see at least we have about 9,000 followers that are following us around the world, and we have programs that are going on both on the radio and on this Facebook stuff and whatever. By the special grace of God, I know tí ẹ bá gbé ìpolówó ọjà yín wá tí a bá yín bu ẹnu ajé lò ẹ máa ta wàràwàrà ni, because ìpolówó ọjà báyìí ò ní àgúnmọ̀wò, kò sí àwúre tó tó ìpolówó ọjà. Orúkọ tèmi ò tí ì yí padà, Ògúnjìmí Marcus lórúkọ tèmi, àpèdègbà yìí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Turkey, àti ìyá wa Mrs. Ògúnmọ́lá pẹ̀lú bàbá wa Bánkọ́lé Ọlá Bánkọ́lé láti UK àti Canada. Mo sọ wípé ó di ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a sign petition tí ó wà ní ojú agbágbé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà àti àjọǹdùn yìí àjọ máa délẹ̀ lérí ni. Ó di àárọ̀ pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ó dàárọ̀ mọ́ o gbogbo ilé, ó dàárọ̀.